eskwela na, dapat Tagum Radyo Eskwela na.
Hello dear viewers and listeners! Welcome to Teleradyo Eskwela Tara Na, the school on-air program of DepEd Tagum City. This is your teacher host, Mrs. April Irish B. Paalisbo, and I would like to thank our radio partner, Hope Radio 107.1 DXHS, where we are airing our episodes for junior high school. Thank you for your generosity. Today, you will be learning about the ways of expressing concentrations in solutions, a lesson in Grade 7 Science, Quarter 1, Module 5. Come and join us as we go on another #scientific journey. So, get your modules, your notebooks, and your writing pen, and be comfortably seated wherever you are at home. Now to discuss, let me give you our teleradyo teacher from Tagum City National High School, Mr. Ronald P. Apaw.
Thank you, Ma'am April. Hello viewers and listeners. We are very glad because despite the pandemic, we can continue learning to our Teleradyo Eskwela. Towards the end of our episode, you will be able to solve the mass or volume of solute. Solve the mass and volume of concentrations and solve the concentration of the solution giving two variables. Hello everyone, I am Sir Ronald Apaw, and we are now on our last topic of Quarter 1. This will gauge our final most essential learning competency discussion for Quarter 1. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and have your notebook for your note-taking and listen carefully. Basically, this week's discussion is all about matter, specifically about the concentration of solution. And so, we will be talking about the concentration of solution, and we will focus mainly on how to get the percentage or percent by mass in Lesson 1 and percent by volume in Lesson 2. So those are the two lessons that comprises concentration of solution. We will begin by unlocking some important terms in this lesson. Let's define again what is concentration of solution. Concentration of solution refers to the ratio of the amount of solute that has been dissolved in a given amount of solvent in a solution. Meanwhile, a solution is qualitatively described as a concentrated or dilute based on the amount of solute present, and that is by its definition as well. Let's try this example picture. Can you guess if the solution is concentrated or a dilute kind of concentration? Great! By merely seeing its colors, just like what we have discussed last time, once the solution is concentrated, there is more solute, while a dilute solution means that there is less amount of solute in the solution. At this one example in the picture, the lighter blue color is the dilute one because it has less solute, and the darker blue one is a concentrated solution because it has a greater amount of solute. Therefore, we can already predict by associating its color and so even the taste. We can simply have this at home and of course with parental guidance. At this point, let us calculate or compute. Light blue in our example is a dilute solute, while the dark blue has more dissolved solute. That is how we illustrate the concentration of solutions. And now the question is, how to calculate the units of concentrations? There are two different ways for us to be able to compute the units, that is percent by mass and percent by volume. But first, we will dwell on the percent by mass. One mode of expressing the concentration of solution is through percent by mass. Here is the formula. Percent by mass is equal to the mass of solute divided over by mass of solution, then multiply by 100%. Let us start with percent by mass in a solution when a solute is in solid form. A more convenient way to express the concentration is through percent by mass. The word percent means per 100. Thus, percent by mass means the mass of a solute dissolved in every 100 parts by mass of a solution, or the mass fraction will multiply by 100. Mathematically speaking, let us try to take a look at the given example, which is 100 ml is equal to 100 grams. Again, we will have percent by mass, and mathematically, we can derive the given formula. Mass percent or percent by mass is equal to the mass of solute divided by the mass of solution, then multiply by 100%. Also, we can have this mass percent or percent by mass, which is equal to the mass of solute divided over by the mass of solute. Then, add the mass of solvent. Always remember that a solution is comprised of solute and solvent. Our first derivation is if the mass of solute is given in a given problem. Here is the derived formula that we are going to use. Mass of solute is equal to the mass of solution multiplied by the mass percent, or percent by mass divided over by 100%. Another derivation is that what if the mass of solution is needed in a specific problem? Its derived formula is mass of solution is equals to the mass of solute to be multiplied by 100% divided over by mass percent, or percent by mass. This is how we derive percent by mass. We will also bear in mind the specific units in the various derivations. If percent by mass or mass percent are unit or units, in our final answer is the percent, unit or symbol. Correct. How about if mass of solution and mass of solute was asked in a given problems? What are the appropriate unit or units? Grams. Very good. The units is expressing our mass are either grams or kilograms. Now, we have a sample problem in percent by mass. Suppose you are a metalsmith or jeweler. You wanted to make a 14-karat bracelet weighing 45 grams. Calculate the following. A. Percentage concentration of gold. B. By the mass of pure gold. All we need to do is to follow the following steps. For step 1, identify the given in the problem. Concentration of bracelet, 14 karat. Concentration of pure gold, 24 karat. For step 2, find the unknown or asked in the problem. The asked is percentage of concentration, or percent by mass or mass percent. For step 3, substitute the formula, then solve. We will have the percentage concentration or percent by mass is equal to 14 karat mass of solute divided by 24 karat mass of solution, then multiply by 100%. And the answer is 58.3% of gold. Next is to get the mass of pure gold. Step 1. Identify the given in this problem concentration of bracelet or referred to the mass of solute, which is equal to 14 karat. Concentration of pure gold or the mass of solution is equal to 24 karat. And the weight or mass of the bracelet is equal to 45 grams. Step 2. Find the unknown in the problem. What is asked is mass of pure gold. Step 3. The mass of pure gold can be calculated using the ratio and proportions. 14K divided by 24K is equals to the mass of pure gold, which serves as the unknown divided by 45 grams. So, we will now use the formula. Mass of pure gold is equal to 14 karat multiplied by 45 grams and divided by 24 karat. And the answer is 26 grams or 26.3 grams. Now, after having discussed how to compute the percent by mass, this time we'll proceed to lesson 2, which is percent by volume. We will start with simple current events. A breaking news that shook the world started in the Philippines last March 16, 2020. It was the first day of enhanced community quarantine where the word lockdown became a trending topic in the social media. What we see in the street as a result of preventive measures to combat COVID-19 became rampant. In Manila and also in our beloved Tagum city, there is decontamination, misting, and street disinfection. The same thing happens worldwide, and up to the present, we are still experiencing this pandemic. The usage of sanitizer and other disinfectants are intensified. Now, do you know that the composition of sanitizer is alcohol, glycerol, and hydrogen peroxide of different percentages by volume? Mathematically, percent by volume is equal to the volume of solute divided by the volume of solution, then multiply by 100%. In a solution, when the solute is liquid, a convenient way to express the concentration is through percent by volume or volume percentage. It is expressed as the ratio of the volume of solute to the total volume of the solution multiplied by 100%. Let us take a look at this example or illustration. Wine has a typical content of volume in percentage of 12%. This means that there is 12 ml of ethanol in every 100 ml of wine. That is 12 ml ethanol is equal to 100 ml of wine. And for us to get or calculate the percent by volume, we will have this mother formula and its derivation. First, percent by volume equals the volume of solute divided by the volume of solution, then multiply by 100%. Second, if the volume of solute is asked, this is the derived formula that we are going to use. That is, the volume of solute is equals to the volume of solution multiplied by the percent of the volume divided by 100%. Third, if the volume of solution is needed, the derived formula to be used is the volume of solution is equal to the volume of solute multiplied by 100 to the volume of solution, not the volume of solvent. Please take note that the volume percent is relative to the volume of solutions, not the volume of solvent. A 70% rubbing alcohol may be prepared by taking 700 ml of isopropyl alcohol and adding sufficient water to obtain in 1000 ml of solution, which will not always be 300 ml. It is just an approximation. A solution made to a specific volume percent concentration typically is prepared using a volumetric flask. Here is our example problem in percent by volume. What is the percent by volume of a solution that has 5.0 ml of muriatic acid diluted to 100 ml with distilled water? For step 1, we need to identify the given in the problem. That is, the volume of solute is equals to 5.0 ml and the volume of solution is equal to 100 ml. Step 2, which is identifying the unknown or what is asked in the problem. And the unknown is percent by volume. Step 3, write the formula to find the percent by volume. That is, percent by volume is equals to the volume of solute divided by the volume of solution, then multiply by 100%. Step 4, substitute the given values into the formula. That is, percent by volume is equals to 5.0 ml of hydrochloric acid divided by 100 ml solution multiply by 100%. And the answer is 5% of hydrochloric solution. Another example problem in combination percent by mass and percent by volume. A medical saline solution contains 0.9 grams of sodium chloride for every 100 ml of solution. What is the percent by mass per volume? Step 1. Identify the given in the problem. That is, the mass of solute is 0.9 grams of sodium chloride and 100 ml of volume solution respectively. Step 2. Identify the unknown, which are percent by mass or percent per volume. Step 3. Write the formula to find the percent by mass per volume, which is equal to the mass of solute divided by volume of solution multiplied by 100%. And then, step 4. Substitute the given values in the formula. That is, percent by mass or volume is equal to 0.9 grams of sodium chloride divided by 100 ml of solution, then multiply by 100%. And our answer is 0.9% of sodium chloride solution. We need to bear in mind that in aqueous solution, units per mass or volume are not concealed, but omitted. In this part of lesson, you can continue doing the rest of the task in your module. I know you can do it. Good job, dear viewers and listeners. I hope you have learned an interesting lesson from our discussion today. And may this help you in this everyday life. With that, I am glad that I was able to share significant learning with you. See you next time. God bless. Keep safe, everyone.
That was great and very informative, Sir Ronald. Thank you, students, viewers, and listeners for tuning in. I hope you have learned something today. Stay tuned for another #scientific journey. Keep safe, everyone, and have a nice day ahead. Bye!
Na 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 na, dapat Tagum sa eskwela na. Na 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 na, dapat Tagum